Hi, Matt Perger here, and we're talking about the Eversys machine, the Cameo. So today we're going to be talking about the milk foam option. Now inside this machine, as well as the other steam options that we've talked about, we also have a continuous inline milk steaming and aerating feature. Now this means that instead of putting a milk pitcher on the steam arm, we can have milk coming straight out of the spouts, and that milk can be at any temperature we like and at any level of texture that we like. So let's go into the Products and Keys menu. Now, you'll see this option down here. It's called milk foam. Here we have a few different options. We have the milk quantity, which is the number of seconds that we will be dispensing for. We also have foam texture from 0, which is 0 aeration, all the way up to 100, which is the maximum amount of aeration. Every milk is a little bit different, so you can adjust this number as you please. You will need to test it out with each milk. I've seen some milks need 80% aeration to have even a flat white's worth of texture, and other milks only need 20% to make a cappuccino, so it is quite variable. Now, those are the options for just milk foam. Now, if we're going to be making a beverage like a cappuccino or a latte, you'll see on the second screen of their options is the milk options here. So we have the milk quantity, which is the amount of time that we'll be dispensing until we fill the cup. That's obviously variable based on the cup size. We also have the foam sequence. Now, if we're adding foam and hot milk into a beverage, we can choose which one comes first. It's not very common. What's more common to adjust is the milk sequence. So we can choose white on top, which means coffee and milk. That means that the coffee is going to be coming out at the same time as the milk. Or we can choose brown on top, which is coffee first and then delayed milk comes up afterwards. Obviously that's going to take a longer time. So most people prefer to choose the first option, white on top. Then you're just going to have those 2 dots of espresso going into the top at the end. Now what we also have, of course, is foam texture, as we did with pure milk foam coming out. And if we like, we can choose to have warm foam, cold foam, or a mixture of each going backwards and forwards. Now, with each of these beverages, of course, we can choose a different foam texture as well, so it is quite a versatile system. Now, if you do want to adjust the temperature of that milk foam, we go up to the Machine Config menu and then select Milk System Configuration. You'll see all of these different options here, including the milk temperature and the milk foam temperature. Now, once you've selected those two, you move across to the right and then begin the milk system configuration. It may take a little while as the machine needs to test a few different calibrations of the pump. It's a mixture of an air pump, a steam boiler, and milk running through as well, so it is a little bit complex. But once it's nailed that combination, you're going to have the same temperature, the same texture every single time throughout the day. So that's the automatic inline milk steaming and texturing mode as well.